It has been a long time since I've sat and reacted to rat TikToks in a video, so I thought I'd do that today. And you'd probably expect my entire For You page to be rat videos and mouse videos. That's not really the case. At the moment it's mostly things like Hunger Games edits, UK TikToker drama, and also dog training videos, which is actually quite helpful, especially at the moment. So I've actually enlisted the help of my good friend, the lovely Victoria Rachel, to send me some rat videos, good and bad. I've not watched any of them, and I've now got to scroll back through all of the other unhinged videos we send each other on a daily basis and find these videos and react to them. So let's see, the first one I can already tell is going to be so cute.
Good morning. Oh.
There's so many of them.
Right there.
Oh, they're all so cute. This really makes me want to have pancakes and also make my boys some pancakes again too. That one's not even... Oh my god. There's plenty to go around.
Found a rat in the bathroom while closing at work. So I took it home.
I wonder how many people believe this.
OMG, I'm scared. It's cleaning up my mess.
There's got to be people in the comments. Update. That's not a wild rat, it's a fancy rat. I've had rats and it's easy to tell the difference between pet and wild.
She's pretty cute and
yes,
nice.
I don't think that many people are falling for it, but I see people making this joke all the time. And if you have an agouti pet rat, by all means make this joke, because a lot of people are going to fall for it. I bet she is.
She's getting pretty used to me.
Aww.
She's so nice for being wild.
So sweet.
Like
She loves
OMG,
the
look at this.
squidges. What a good girl. That is such a sweet rat.
This is the part that sucks about owning rats. I told myself I could handle their
sounds
short
such a sad one.
lifespans. I couldn't. I probably won't own them
feel that.
again. It hurts too much.
I really feel that.
I have an important fact about pet rats that I didn't know until I owned them. If you Google pet rats, the first thing that comes up is a PETA article saying that they smell nice. Their pee does not smell nice, their cage does not smell nice, but oh my god. I put a special K box in their cage.
So I'm sure there's a word for this that people use. I think it's called huffing. I've never really been that person that's like into smelling my rats. I know some people that's like their entire thing. They think their rats smell really nice. I've not really, it's like a biscuity smell, some people say. I've not really ever had the desire to sniff my rats on a regular basis. I don't find they smell much more than like a little bit of pee. Granola.
It's delicious. Yeah.
Do I just not have a sense of smell?
Adopt a rat today.
I feel like I need to smell one of my boys now. It's not giving granola. It's giving like... Okay, it's kind of like a sweet smell. Like if someone was eating biscuits in a public bathroom. That kind of smell. You don't smell terrible. I think some of your brothers might smell worse. I can kind of see it. This video is unavailable. I've waited way too long to film this. It could have been the most controversial or the most interesting rat video ever, but we'll never know. Ouch. Oh. One thing to know about Victoria is she is so gross. She loves like pimple popping, abscess popping, that kind of videos. And sometimes she'll send me those like ear cleaning camera videos are so disgusting. She loves that kind of thing, so I'm not surprised that she sent me this, but wow, it is kind of satisfying. The rat doesn't seem too uncomfortable with it, but there's so much cheese coming out. It just keeps coming. But that is one of the issues with hairless rats and double Rex rats. They are a lot more prone to abscesses and pimples and cysts, just because they don't have all of that hair protecting their body from scratches. They can then get infected, or abscesses and things can appear. So if you are going to get a hairless rat, I don't recommend getting one from a breeder, but if you are thinking of adopting one, things like this are a lot more prevalent and you should be expecting them maybe a little bit more than with regular rats. Of course, they can still get them, but this is a common occurrence, and I wouldn't really mess too much with anything on the face because it is so close to the bone and it can lead to infection. So if you have any rat that has an abscess or a cyst on their face, I would probably take them to a vet rather than trying to like pop it yourself. Oh, I see their videos all the time and I just love them.
Rats.
They're just so good. The bond they have with their rats is just amazing. I think I've seen the other ones where the rats are licking their nose, and it's just such a good representation of how good they are as pets and how attached they can get to their owners. I really like their account.
Intelligence of a rat is often underestimated. Rats do have the ability to solve complex problems using logic and trial and error, like finding shortcuts in mazes. They can learn simple tasks within 1 to 15 attempts and remember them for a long time. And they also have the ability to learn from watching
People
other
underestimate
rats.
just how
Although their
smart
brain
rats
is
are.
small,
I've
it
had
has
rats that have been
shown
easy
that
to
they
train
can recognize
than
human
dogs or
faces
cats. They
and
pick up
respond to the
things
voices
so
of
quickly,
specific humans.
and it's so
Another
fun training
study
them. I
allowed
wish I
them to
had
play video
more time to
games
train
by
my
giving
current boys
clues
to do
as
tricks,
which
but
buttons on a computer
they're just
controller
amazing.
would give an electric shock or open a food container. They were able to figure it out and use the correct button without any previous training. Rats are found all over the world and can fit into tiny spaces. This makes them prolific breeders. This combined with the fact that they can scavenge anywhere can make them hard to get rid of.
A lot of you were worried he was going to run away. He knows exactly where he is going. He is a very good boy.
So I've seen these videos quite often. This is one that does show up on my For You page, and a lot of the comments are concerned about things like predators swooping down and getting the rat, or the rat running away. I think it's quite evident from this video that the rat does have a strong bond with its home and its person, and it's not that likely to run away. Of course, anything could happen. It could get spooked by something, and there is always the risk of predators, but those wouldn't always be my main concern in this situation. My biggest concern would be things like leptospirosis and coming into contact with any diseases the wild rats might have left on the floor, on the grass where that rat is exploring. That would be my biggest concern, and is my biggest concern when people try to take their rats outside. I just personally don't think it's worth the risk of your rats possibly picking up an infectious disease from other rats or wildlife. And it's not just going to affect that one rat that's been outside. Diseases like this can wipe out your entire group of rats, and if you have other friends that have rats and you're visiting them unknowingly, it can also wipe out their rats too. So I would be so careful in that regard. And I think also another bigger issue and a bigger picture with this is this video has a lot of likes, a lot of views. I do worry that someone is going to watch this and think it's perfectly okay to try it with their rats. This rat might be so good at coming back, and it does seem good at coming back to its owner. Other rats are not going to care, and they're going to get spooked and they'll be off. So that does scare me that people are going to try to copy this, and the first time, the second time, the third time you try this, you don't really know if they're going to come back or not until they don't. I'm seeing so many more cases in the UK of stray rats, whether they've been dumped or people have lost them. There seems to be an increasing case of stray rats being picked up. So that regard does scare me that people might be influenced to try this and lose their rats.
Bro, why do my sister have a rat? Move, bro. Why did she have a rat? Like, stop. Like, no, you.
Please tell me that's not the cage they bought for the rats. I wouldn't even use that as a carry. It's way too small. And they're saying rat as if they bought just one. So this is like the poster child of everything you can do wrong when it comes to buying a pet. The amount of people that are still making this mistake in 2023 is just insane when there's so much information out there on the internet at the click of your fingers. I know everyone makes mistakes, but this is like textbook everything you shouldn't do when buying a rat. I mean, it doesn't mind being manhandled by the child, which is good. Hopefully someone in the comments has told them the cage is too small. Yet there's plenty of comments trying to educate them. Someone says, is there two of them because rats need company or else it will become sad and depressed? And they put, it been living for 2 years, it's okay. Because longevity equals quality when it comes to lifespan. That's just not how it works. There's some people you just can't tell them. Oh no. That rat is so big. I mean, I've got a big rat that I've been trying for months and months to slim him down, but that is a very obese rat to the point where it's probably going to start to affect lifespan. And we all know that we shouldn't be washing rats. It's not necessary. Luckily they're like pretty good behaved rats because, oh yeah, wow, that one is big too. Mine would be scratching me to death at this point. Maybe their mobility is not allowing them to protest too much, but please don't wash rats, it's really not necessary.
God of the underworld himself hate.
So that was cute. There wasn't too many terrible ones on there with really awful standards of care, I think. TikTok, especially the pet section and the rat tag especially, there is so many more nice videos on there of people demonstrating just how good rats can be as pets and really good care practices and care advice. Compared to like 2 years ago, if I was looking under that hashtag, it would mostly be like snake feeding videos or wild rats being caught in traps and stuff. Now the rat tag is quite a nice place to be. There are so many cute, wholesome and also educational videos, which is great to see. So that was actually pleasantly surprising. I was expecting to get really frustrated and annoyed at some of the ridiculous videos on there, but there's always going to be people that don't research. But so many more people are actually caring for the rats properly now, which is really heartwarming to see. So I hope you guys also enjoyed watching most of those cute videos with me. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!